Hello everybody, hello. Today, fuck, this is an honest intro. Today we were reviewing a wooden TWRR Oliver and a slight unboxing. So let me just, yeah. I'm not sure what, I think this is like the, 92, I'm not sure. Oh, holy. I'm trying to keep it under the table because I don't want to expose my address. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, it does have that fresh packaging smell. Yep, here's Oliver. A Great Western 14XX. Oh, cool, it does say Oliver. Nice, so I'm gonna try to look at the wheel, see what year this was. When I say it was Learning Curve 2000, I'm not sure. Like, I could be completely wrong. But this was Oliver's first ever version. I preferred this version. I want to say it was like the 2013 or 2014 version, but Oliver got released there. And so basically, yeah, if you search it up, it's not really good. It's just so, I know, the face is out of whack and all that. But anyways, we're gonna dive into Oliver and his history. So Oliver came around, assuming there was no accurate time of when Oliver came. It's supposedly theorized that he came around in the 60s and 70s, where BR was still using Steam. And there was another rumor that he almost got withdrawn early in 80s because for some reason BR refused to withdraw in Steam, like almost a good while. So Oliver would be withdrawn in 1955. 5 years before Donald and Douglas came, and then would be saved in 1965. So he would stay in the scrapyard for 15 years, or no, 10 years, until the train he makes his great escape to Sodor, then until being... In the Railway series, he has an auto... I'm getting off topic here, but like... So in the TV series and Railway series, he ends up all the way at the Vickerstown scrapyard, I think. Or no, Barron Furnace, I think. Yeah, it's Barron Furnace or Vickerstown. Or what? I think it's before Vickerstown. But yeah, he got all up to there, so he only had to go across the bridge until he was safe. But he ended up getting caught, and there's this one scene in the Railway series. If you search it up, I recommend listening to subscribe to this one dude, like NWR Controller 11. I think that's his name. He has the Railway series. He has the Railway series recorded and like the images. But yeah, there's this one scene where he's hiding, and it never got adapted. This scene was never adapted in Escape, which is the name of the episode. It's where the Diesels are looking for Oliver and his auto coach and Toad, which those are characters I'll explain later. So they're all three of them are hiding at this old abandoned branch line. I think quarry or industrial branch line or quarry. And what his driver did was cover up with like mud and sticks and drop his fire. And then they would spend like almost a good couple months in there until they made the train. That's when they got to the scrapyard. When they got caught by diesels making a run for it. And that's when they got taken to the scrapyard, where I believe it was Donald who found him. I think I can't remember. Escape off the top of my head. It was Donald who found him, and it was the story itself was just it's such a good story. And I'm so glad Escape got adapted into the TV series. Now, Oliver himself. Now, like I mentioned, he had an auto coach named Isabel and a brakeman named Toad. Now, I don't have Toad, unfortunately. As for Isabel, they were never adapted into the TV series or Wooden Railway series. So, into the Wooden Railway, meaning you probably gotta make it custom. So I have like 3 auto coaches, and yeah, I just need to get Toad. So yeah, I think I would be good with the entire Great Western set. Now I'm gonna go over all the Great Western engines that were made, all the Great Western engines. So these are all the Great Western engines. I think that were introduced. Now we have Oliver, or Great Western 14XX, Duck a 57XX, and Percy. I forgot his class, but I know it's some Great Western saddle tank. And if we move the engines out, here's the auto coaches I mentioned. Now, in theory, so how the auto coaches worked is if there is an engine coupled up to one of them, this meant instead of turning the engine around, they can drive the engine from the coach, kind of like a coach cab. So let me ask you guys a question. Do you consider these a engine or a coach? But yeah, I guess I'll go over what they had. So here we have a normal auto coach. I want to say this is a custom diner I made. So this would be like a diner / lounge room. This is like a baggage car. It has this larger, back area. This is kind of like my own custom. So, in theory, it's supposed to act. One side's supposed to carry baggage, and the other side's supposed to have the a room for the crew. This second one is a casual coach. It's just there. It's also a dining / viewing, or I think just a casual coach. I can't remember. But yeah, there was 4 auto coaches. I only remember one of them. One was Isabel. But in the railway series, there's 4 of them. Unfortunately, none of them were adapted, and they ended up taking so what they used for auto coaches were, I even think they even mentioned the auto coaches, but the only thing they used for coach-wise were express coaches and branch line coaches. And yeah, it is a shame that there could have been one. It would have been cool to see him adapt into the TV series. But it wasn't all in vain. We did get to see the Great Western slip coaches. I might do a custom on that, but who knows? I'm trying to debate what coach I should use. I'm trying not to make this video seem filler. So, personally, Oliver is probably one of my favorite characters, and I will buy another one to make him in his railway series. as well with Duck. I'm thinking I might give him custom buffers like I did for Duck and Henry and Gordon and Edward. I'm not sure who else I gave them to, but yeah. So I honestly hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this review. I'm gonna review 2 more engines for the next video. This it got delayed. This is supposed to be original upload on Christmas, but fortunately it hasn't.